everyone, thank you for tuning in to ChasingCinema.com's official YouTube page. Today is Tuesday, which means that new movies are hitting the shelves at DVD stores and Walmarts and Targets and everywhere all over the world. So today, this is our Blu-ray DVD review, which we do each Tuesday. Make sure to tune in because I'm here every Tuesday talking about what's out, what's coming out, and if it's worth buying. Like I said, what's coming out, and then I said what's coming out, and then if it's worth buying. So you get the gist. Make sure you're here every Tuesday with me because that's what I'm doing. Today we're going to be talking about two films that I find the most important, and that's Kingsman: Secret Service and Project Almanac. Project Almanac was an MTV produced movie that was directed by Dean Israelite, and as I'm looking over my notes, I immediately take myself back to this theater and say, well, we obviously get that this movie is just totally a nod to Back to the Future in the sense that its reference is talking about Back to the Future 2 when we actually go back in time, go to the future, take the almanac and go back in time. Now, Project Almanac wasn't an awful movie. I think that a lot of people were surprised that it wasn't as bad as that it would seem, but the movie definitely had issues. Being produced by MTV, it felt like I was watching the MTV channel the majority of the film. I mean, part of this, a good portion of this movie is a music festival. We have the ability to time travel, and what should we do with that? Go to a music festival. Project Almanac tells the story of a young boy who discovers his dad's former invention and decides that it possibly gives the ability of time travel. And he eventually has the intention of going back in time and saving his father. Plot seems interesting enough, but the execution isn't necessarily there. It's also a found footage film, which at times can be frustrating, and other times could be used very effectively. It didn't bother me in this movie, but overall I just felt kind of really underwhelmed with the Project Almanac film. I don't think it's worth the buy. I would say pass. Though I feel like there is going to be a certain audience that really did enjoy this movie. Like I said, I didn't have a major problem with it. I wasn't like, ugh, you know, there's a lot worse out there. But this definitely wasn't a very effective film. Opposite of that is a movie that I absolutely think you guys should buy, and that is the Kingsman: Secret Service, brought to us by director Matthew Vaughn, who is obviously one of my favorite directors working right now. He just delivers. You know, we have X-Men First Class, we have Kick-Ass, we have this film. You know, his name's on some pretty interesting projects, but he's really good. And this movie, Kingsman: Secret Service, is absolutely a blast. It is so much fun. It is similar to Kick-Ass in the sense that it is in your face, gruesome action with no apologies. We have one of the greatest action sequences I think that I've seen in recent time, where Colin Firth, who's a star in the film, is just cutting through people in a church. And I don't want to spoil that scene for you, but it is incredibly crazy. I'm sure it's probably floated. I believe I've even seen it on YouTube where they just kind of show that, you know, scene in general because of how awesome it is. Though I didn't love it as much as I loved Kick-Ass, and I did see some issues with it in the sense that it felt sometimes a little bit too forced to be fun. Like, oh, we just need to be so much fun, and it kind of felt forced rather than it being so outrageous it was fun. Where I think Kick-Ass just worked. This movie's still really effective. It was still a blast. So much fun in theaters. Sam Jackson in this movie is just hilarious. I had such a kick out of him. And then his scene that he shared with Colin Firth, where they're eating McDonald's, I'm telling you, it just works. Matthew Vaughn really knows how to mix intense action and high-quality comedy. Great movie. If you're going to be going to the DVD store today, or Blu-ray store, or Target, or Walmart, or Kmart, or wherever you may be going to buy your... Or you're hitting Amazon.com, my personal favorite. If you guys want to sponsor us, I'm just saying, Amazon. That'll be your selling point. Where Jake Toronto from Chasing Cinema buys all of his Blu-rays. I'm telling you to pick up Kingsman: Secret Service. Let me know which one you're going to be going out and buying down here in the comment section below. Make sure to like, this video and share it with all your friends on Facebook and Twitter. But most importantly, guys, hit the subscribe button, because each day we are constantly uploading to this movie channel, YouTube channel, 5 times a day with movie news, cast details. Today we talked about the Batman vs Superman official plot synopsis. Head over, find that video, guys, because it's out, it's here. And the Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 2 trailer's here. Go check it out. Subscribe. Thank you guys so much. My name's Jacob Toronto. Please continue chasing cinema.